Hello, this is Tiffany with Saia. I do appreciate the chance to earn your business, and I just wanted to introduce myself. I have been in the industry since 2013, originally from Colorado, so that's where you hear the accent, but I am here in Louisiana to stay. And I wanted to go over just some of the basics with you really quick. How to log in, create a quote, create a bill of lading, and schedule a pickup. Please give me a call if you do have any other questions, and I'd be welcome to help you out with your expedited solutions or guarantee needs. We are going to begin at www.saia.com. At the very top, you'll see any kind of weather situations that are going on right now in the country. Next, you're going to want to click on login. This will give you your specific rates. If you don't have a login, you can click on register and you'll be able to see a form. You fill that out, it'll send me an email, and I can either link you to the account that you have, or I can create an account with pricing for you. Otherwise, you're going to click on login. If you did forget your password, go ahead and click here. Otherwise, go ahead and log in. The first thing we're going to do is select a quote, get a quote, and right here your account number should come up right away. Otherwise, there'll be a drop down if you do have multiple locations. When choosing the payment terms, if you are the shipper and you're going to pay the freight, it is going to be prepaid shipper. If you are receiving the freight, it's going to be collect consignee. Collect means that the consignee is going to pay the freight. If you are shipping something from California to Wyoming, but you want to pay the freight, you can click prepaid third party. That way it'll quote you from the origin and the destination, and it'll bill your account. For most locations, it's going to be prepaid shipper. Then you can come down here, you can either put in the destination city and state, or you can use the zip code. To find the class, you're going to click on the calculator right next to the class. That's going to open up a new box. You'll be able to put the dimensions in because classes are based on mostly either the density of the product or the type of product that you're shipping. Most pallets are a 48 by 48 by 48, and the weight of the shipment. Okay, this is going to give you a class, and it's going to add your weight in here. Now for accessorial fees. If you do have something that's over 8 foot long, you are going to need to put in the dimensions of that freight. If you're going to a trade show, full value coverage, this is an item to click on and put the value of the item. If it is above the liability of Saia. We do try to make sure that we do not have any claims, but unfortunately things do happen, and this ensures that if something does happen, you are able to insure that product. Say that it's a $20,000 item, you put in $20,000 there. The limit of liability without full value coverage is $5 per pound for new and 10 cents per pound for used. Machines, it is, with most machines, the NMFC guidelines do state that they do need to be crated. So definitely check with that, or ask me if you have valuable commodities that you need to know what coverage they have. Then you would click if there's anything else, if it's hazardous going to a grocery warehouse, or if it needs a lift gate at delivery or at pickup. Limited access is anything with a gate, guard shack, military, school, church, any kind of facility where we would have to ask for entrance or do something extra to be able to get into the facility. Notification prior to delivery means that we will set an appointment. So if it is a 2-day transit, normally we will call the day that it comes in, and that will add an additional day, but we will set up an appointment with that customer. Residential is any rural areas or any kind of residence on that property. Okay. And then you'll come right down here to click on Get a Quote. And if there are multiple areas to a zip code, it will ask you which one you want. Now, this creates a quote. To turn this quote into a bill of lading, we'll go all the way down to the bottom. This area in the green does give you the price, and then it will give you the terminals that it's going from. We'll go up here to the top and select Create a Bill of Lading. This automatically puts the quote number in there and selects the day as the day that you're putting this in. If you do need to change the date, there is a date area, calendar. It again is prepaid. And then you would put in the information right here to where it's going to ship out of, and then to where it's going to ship to. It does require a phone number so that we would be able to get a hold of somebody if needed when delivering. Any additional information that you feel that we need, go ahead and put there. And this is something new, but you do have to put in the country that it's going to. So we've got excessive length, we've got full value coverage and limited access, and lift gate. Got quite a few accessorials on here. Click on Next. And this is where it's going to allow you to do the guarantee. Saia guarantee by 5 or Saia guarantee by 12. The guarantee by 12 does have to be within 50 miles of the terminal. We'll put in the description, and then we'll select the type of packaging. Most items will go on a pallet. It is preferred though, if an item is a machine or something that is breakable, to go ahead and crate it. Number of parcels or number of pieces. And then you'll click on Generate Bill of Lading. Once this bill of lading is created, you'll be able to see all the information on here, everything that's needed to ship this. You'll want to print this 2 times, one to hand to the driver and one to place on the pallet, or print as many as is needed to put on each pallet. You also have the ability to create labels, so you can put the labels on the pallet instead of putting a bill of lading on there if you prefer. You can click download and you can click print. Right here, we're going to click over on the left hand side to create the pickup. It's going to take all the information that we had there. We'll put in the ready times that this would be available. It does have to be available before 3 p.m. So we'll put 2:30. If it is after 3 p.m., this will fall into the next day. That would be a time to give me a call and ask me if I have a driver in the area. If we do have a driver in the area, we will make every effort to get it picked up that day. This is going to be the shipper's information. So I'm going to put in my name here. And it again is going to ask for the phone number, just in the case something happens. We want to be able to have somebody to get a hold of if we're running a little bit late or might need to come a little bit early. You are going to put in your address here, and this way, as soon as the pickup is done, it will send you an email to confirm that everything has gone through the system. And then you're going to click on Schedule a Pickup.